Hey guys, before I get too much into the review, I did want to talk a little bit about this The Rock being there at Raw. So yeah. Anyways, The Rock was there. He posted it on Twitter through his Instagram video saying that if you're there, stay after the show because they're gonna have something. Now I'm under the impression, I was there, of course. I'm under the impression that he came down before the show with Vince or something like that to kick off the show. But I did see footage from after the show went off the air. Someone on Twitter was running a live feed for a little while, and he came down, he talked a little bit. But what I found very interesting and funny was he called CM Punk, live on the air, or not on the air, but live in the ring, and it was kind of a little crazy for me seeing that. And I appreciate the guy who did the live stream. I'm not going to give him a shout out his name because I don't know if he really wants people all over the place. But anyways, you listen to him do it, and now there's reports coming out that WWE is not very happy about that. That they were upset. Now there were some reports during the show that The Rock had been fired prior to the night. Obviously, if Vince fired him, I don't think Vince would let him in the ring. So I mean, I don't know what's going on with all that. But anyways, and it's for a movie, a passion project, as he pointed out, of his that he's doing with AJ Lee and Paige. So I'm actually interested to see this project movie. I really want to watch it, see what it's all about. But I just wanted to start off with that, let you guys know what's going on with The Rock, and that I thought that was hilarious. I mean, he called CM Punk. I mean, WWE and CM Punk's relationship doesn't seem like it's ever going to get on stable ground, and here's The Rock come in the ring and call CM Punk in a WWE ring. But anyways, I'm going to get on out of here. Let's get to the review. Going on, guys. Just another, you know what time it is. It's another time for a Big Bears Raw review. Now, I'm not like all these other reviews. You could go on there and type in Raw review for such and such date, and you could come up with tons of videos, and most of them will be reviewing match by match by match. I find it more difficult for me to do match by match because I usually take a good 16 minutes to do it, and you don't want to hear me ramble for 16 minutes. No one wants to hear that. So I don't do it match for match. Or you could go on and do Raw review and you get live reactions. I know Grim does live reactions for Raw and SmackDown. Again, I don't do that. I may be trying to start it with NXT or and 205. I'm not for sure, but I do the live reactions for pay-per-views. I'm just not that type of reviewer. I don't go around doing the reviews where I do every match, because some of the matches, let's be honest, guys, if I were to cover every match, there'd be like one or two matches I get really excited about, and the rest I'm like, whatever. So what I talk about is some of the stuff they could have maybe done differently, maybe booked differently, maybe whatever. Then I talk about the things that I think they did a fantastic job of. So let's get right into the what they could have done without. When they first started squash matches, I was sick of it already. Right away, boom, I did not like these squash matches. Okay, then I started saying, well, you know what, these indie wrestlers deserve a shot to get their name out there, so okay, I'll be okay with it. Now I'm gone back to I don't like it. It's getting old watching Nia Jax come out and squash someone. I'm sorry, it is. And that is one of the big ones that I don't know. I didn't pop for it. I didn't think it was great. I didn't think the storyline of these squashes are not that great. So it's what it is. Now this one I kind of liked it near the end. The New Day, Rusev and Lana and all of them. That segment. I liked it near the end, but at the beginning I was like, what the heck is this? I thought there was gonna be a terrible segment leading into the match, and it wasn't that great. But then during the match, when he blows the horn and she throws the tablet up, he gets it, destroys the tablet because the plans for the Boodio ice cream or Booty ice cream or whatever, the New Day ice cream. I thought that was kind of funny. That got a chuckle out of me, and I started laughing. I actually enjoyed it a little more. But to be honest, it was not the greatest segment between New Day that I've seen in a long time. Now, some of the stuff that did go good, and I really enjoyed, was not Sasha, Charlotte sent out these texts, the tweet this week about if you're who we know you are, you would do the right thing and relinquish the title and give it back to me, Bayley, because you didn't win it fair and square or whatever. Well, Bayley comes down to address it, and she's talking about how it was always her lifelong dream to stand in the ring, to look up and see the WrestleMania sign, all that other stuff. Then here comes Stephanie. You knew that was happening, right? Stephanie kisses Charlotte's tail in. Here she comes walking down and basically telling Bayley do the right thing, blah blah blah. Oh, it's not over yet because we knew it was gonna happen. Here comes Sasha Banks. Sasha tells her not to do it. Bayley then goes, well, Stephanie's right. Title's bigger than me, bigger than you. It's definitely bigger than Charlotte, which was a jab at Charlotte, by the way. And it looked like she was going to give the title back. I was like, what the heck are they doing with this storyline? And she goes, so should I give the title back? And at that point, I knew something was up. And she goes, hell no. That was a pop right there. I like that. That was a great segment. I love the whole thing. Charlotte comes down. Now there's a match set up for Fastlane for the title. I like it. I like the direction they're going with this. I don't know if Charlotte's going to win that because Charlotte is the queen of pay-per-views, but I like the way this is going. Now, folks, for the big match. Oh boy. Match I was actually looking forward to after they announced it was going to happen. Big Show, Braun Strowman. They reinforced the ring because you're going to have these two big giants in the ring. What's going to happen? And I thought it was a pretty good match. Honestly, I did. I didn't think it was poorly done at all. It's great to see the giants of the WWE wrestle again. We've seen it before, and we get to see it with these two. And it's great to see Braun Strowman get someone that's not a squash. And actually some competition. So, really excited about that. Raw, you did a pretty good job. I think SmackDown has a better shot beating you this week. This was one of the shows that made me go, wow, that was awesome. But it was one of the shows that said it wasn't too worse. So, I'm not going to give you 4 Big Bears. I mean, 3.5. 3.5 Big Bears. 3.5 bears out of 5 is what I'm going to give Raw this week. Sorry, guys. You had a few segments that were just whatever, blah. Oh, I do want to talk about one more segment that really got them the half point and probably almost closer to 4 was Stephanie McMahon and Mick Foley in the back. I thought that was awesome. You see Mick Foley finally take a stand to the authority, take a stand to Stephanie McMahon. I thought that was an awesome segment. So that got you closer. Before that, I would have probably gave you a 3. That got you to a 3.5, maybe inches from getting a 4. So gonna be interesting watching those two. When is Stephanie finally gonna fire him? You figure it's coming eventually. But that was a pretty good segment between the two. So. Okay, folks, we're going to go ahead and close out this video. My plan was to put a tribute to George the Animal Steel at the end of this video. That will come later today. I'll try to upload it. It's not going to be added to this video. I said I wanted to keep this video under 60 minutes. I like to try to keep my videos under 10 minutes. Of course, as you can see, I still went over that mark. So, I think I'm very close, if not over that mark. So, I always find things to talk about, and when it comes to wrestling, I could talk. I could have a 2-hour video on wrestling. So, anyways, I'm just excited about what Fastlane's gonna bring. Now remember, I gave this a 3.5 stars. That's not the lowest, or 3.5 bears. That's not the lowest I've ever given Raw. I've given a Raw 2 before. There was a time or twice that I thought they deserved a 1, but I went ahead and gave them a 2 because I'm very generous. I like to look at the positives. But that's all I got. I'm gonna have that one video of George the Animal Steel up later, to kind of like my personal tribute. I may have another tribute video later on too. I'm not for sure. And then I also will have the Hall of Fame announcement for Diamond Dallas Page. My thoughts on Diamond Dallas Page going to the Hall of Fame. Later this week, I'm hoping to have a video of what I think so far of the inductees into this year's class. So we'll see how that goes. But that's all I got for now. SmackDown's tonight, so I'm going to be ready for that and do a review. Hopefully I'll have the review up tonight. I don't know. After the show. May not be up until tomorrow. So, well, I'm going to get on out of here. Catch you guys later. Thank you for watching as always. And remember, everything's down in the link. Hit that like, comment if you want to discuss last night's Raw. And thank you again for watching. It's about you guys. I wanna be able to, sometimes entertain. We'll see. But anyways, I'm gonna get on out of here. Catch you guys later. It's Big Bear. I'm signing out.